he could be the next heavyweight champion.
If I was a betting man, I'd say he probably doesn't fight for a title again.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what fighters do.
Live on the Fight Report.
Different. It's just a totally different world.
They will promote all the fighters and we're working together.
I don't want to do it at 80% or 90%. I want to be 100, 110%.
It's been an honor to have you on the show. Well, right now we are talking to undefeated lightweight pro Anthony Genius Romero. Takes on Mike Breeden. Check it out. Dana White Tuesday Night Contender Series, August 25th on ESPN Plus, and also defeated Jake Miller by TKO, 58 seconds at Ohio Combat League 7 last March, and trains at Para Bellum MMA in Ontario, Canada, undefeated 7-0. And you got a lot of people talking about you now. So how does it feel like to finally get that call to be on Contender Series?
It's amazing. It's been a great experience to keep focused, right? There's a lot of people that are asking me a lot of questions and all that, and how does it feel and all that stuff. But in reality, I got to keep focused and focus on the mats. But it's great to have that recognition finally. A lot of people would want to be in my spot. And I'm taking full advantage of it, and I'm absorbing everything that's been coming my way. So,
definitely a very proud moment for you. So, talk about fighting for Ohio Combat League. I know it was right before we had the pandemic and the shutdown. Obviously, it was a huge weekend with the Arnold Sports Convention that was just announced as postponed a couple days before, and probably a lot of people had to make different plans, but the fight still continued. So, talk about that leading up to that fight.
I had to go through the weight cut and everything the week of the fight, and the mayor and all that in Columbus were talking about canceling events. They actually canceled the fair for the Arnold Classic, and Arnold wasn't allowed to be there. He made a big announcement saying that they had to postpone the event and all this stuff. And I was all excited because I was hoping that Arnold would be there and maybe put the belt on me or something like that. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. They changed the venue. It was supposed to be at the Convention Center in Ohio, in Columbus, but they changed it to Express Live. And I fought there before as an amateur, so it was great being there. And yeah, it was a great experience. And everything else went as planned, and I got the W at the end of the night.
Definitely, I've been to Express Live. It's a fun venue, really intimate for the fans as well.
Yeah, it's a small venue, but it's nice to have everyone close.
Now, when you connected on Miller, was there a moment where you just felt like your career trajectory was skyrocketed by that knockout?
It was definitely something that I needed, especially to get to that next level. And, they want people to fix up and getting a decision at the end of the night. They want to see excitement. They want to see finishes. I gave them, and now I have this opportunity, and I'm going to take full advantage of it.
Now, talk about, when you look at your opponent, Mike Breeden, he's 8-2, fighting out of Glory MMA, obviously a big gym for the UFC fighters that come out of there. What do you plan to get noticed by Dana White? What do you plan on doing?
I'm planning on getting a finish. I believe everyone on the show is looking to get a finish. They want an exciting fight. They want to impress the boss. Right? They want a good showing and show the world what they can do. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm a well-rounded fighter. I can fight on the ground. I can fight standing up. I can mix it up. And I love having fun in there. And I take a smart approach when I get in there. And that's where my nickname comes from. And so far I've been doing pretty well. And yeah, I'm just excited to put on a show on August 25th.
Definitely. I mean, you also, look at, a lot of the fighters that are going to be on the card with you as well. Do you ever look at them and see like, hey, how can I outwork these guys in my personal fight?
If other people get the contract and I don't, even though I win, then at the end of the night, that's what happens. I have to accept it. But my goal is to get in there, make a good performance, and whatever the other guys do, that's their opportunity. But my opportunity is with Mike Breeden, and I'm going to show Dana White why I deserve to be on the big show.
We're looking forward to it. Now, train with this fight. We know that you got together with your brother from the beginning when the gym was closed. So he's a boxer. And talk about having him from the beginning to the end of your training camp. Was this something unique, or is he usually there from the beginning to the end?
Yeah, it was fun. We watched a lot of film, especially on the UFC. So we're trying new things. We're seeing what works, what doesn't, and still talking to my coaches. And they're explaining to me what I need to be working on. And but I'm so happy with working with my little brother. He's an awesome dude, and he's very motivated himself. He has a lot of things going on in his life. He's doing podcasts, he's boxing, and it's just fun to work with him. And then we'll train outside, and then we'll go inside, we'll eat and something, watch TV, and then we'll go back outside and train a couple hours later. So just the energy that he has is amazing, and I can't thank him enough for spending time to help his older brother, which is nice.
Definitely, yeah. We're gonna definitely see the fruits of your labor next month. We're excited for it. You know, who else has helped you? You know, throughout the camp. You know, maybe highlighted something that you needed to be worked on, that felt that needed to be changed completely.
Like I said early on, I was mainly a wrestler when I've never wrestled before, which is funny. And now I'm able to finish the fight standing up. So I'm pretty much just developing my own skills. I'm not too worried. I'm a lot with my training partner, Aaron Jeffrey. He had the experience last year on the show, and just asking questions like things are like and the energy and all that. And I believe that helps a lot.
Excellent. Now, when you have the opportunity to be in the UFC and you find out about this Fight Island, you know, obviously, you know, this is long, you know, obviously in the future for you, but, you know, when you see the concept, you see, you know, what fighters are doing, you know, when they get there, you know, they're acclimating, but also they have like so much space and it's just comfortable for them. You know, obviously it's taking the fighter experience to a whole new level. So what are your thoughts on that concept?
That's exciting. I watched a little interview with Dana White talking about if things don't go as planned for the Contender Series in Vegas, that could be a possibility going to Abu Dhabi. So I'm ready. Like I said, I'm excited. I've had to acclimate to different time zones, going to Italy, going to Brazil for the World Championships and the Pan American Championships.
Definitely. Now, why do you feel like you should be in the UFC now, and how marketable you feel you will be if you are there? You know, that they'll have fans that want to see you fight. They're going to want to put you on consistently. I mean, we're seeing fighters, you know, take the 2-week turnaround or 1-week turnaround and going right back at it. So how do you feel about that?
Honestly, I've been doing this since 5 years old, and this is what I've been wanting to do, and I've been working very hard every day. And I know a lot of people work hard, but I'm very smart with my approach. And I'm Canadian. There's not a lot of Canadian fighters in there in the UFC. I also have a Spanish background. I can support the Latino community, and yeah, I can do everything. I have a smile on my face. Who doesn't like to smile? I'm not like a lot of some fighters are super serious and they take their job super serious, but I'm just enjoying my life. I'm enjoying the opportunity that I have, and I know I have a lot of support here at home, sponsors, family, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people watching August 25th. Like every day I've had like, so many people messaging me say, hey, we're behind you. People I went to high school with that I haven't talked to in a long time, they're saying, hey, I saw you doing this, and they're going to watch it as well. And people from El Salvador are watching it. So it's going to be nuts. The ratings are going to be super high that day. And I'm just so excited. And I've been working for this my whole life. And I know I deserve this and I've earned this. And it's going to happen on that day.
Definitely. I mean, I feel like you'll probably, even though there's nobody going to be there in terms of the fans, you're going to feel the support. You're going to feel their presence, you know, somehow that night.
Oh, definitely.
And then what can we expect on August 25th? Like, how do you feel you're going to get everyone on your feet and, you know, impress, of course, Dana White, the matchmakers, you know, with your performance and, you know, earn that contract, but also, you know, get people excited already that, you know, hey, when are we going to see Anthony on a future card? You know, when are we going to see you fight? Like, get the anticipation building.
Yeah, pretty much expect the unexpected. I love the sport. I enjoy it. And a lot of people, I don't know if you saw my last fight, my post-fight interview. After I realized I didn't just for me being passionate, and it rhymed and everything. It was just perfect. And then sometimes after the fight, I'm doing the Ric Flair woo and all that stuff. But when I'm not in there, it's just I'm just humble. I'm to myself. But when I'm in there, it's just the adrenaline that kicks in, and it's just like it's a switch on like I'm someone else. It's weird. But yeah, I'm super. So it's just it's hard to describe, but I know for sure it's the adrenaline, and just I'm able to really show who I am and show how exciting I can be.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate you being on the show. I appreciate you, Anthony. We're excited to, see your fight. Obviously, this is a big opportunity for you, and we want to thank you again for being on the show. Anyone you'd like to thank, go ahead.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you. I appreciate you having me on your show. Thank you to my sponsors. They've been so supportive. And big shout out to Brad Noyes. He's one of my sponsors. He travels all the time. Doesn't matter where I go for my fights. He's always showing up, and he's giving me a nice hamburger at the end of the night,
Nice.
which is my little celebration there. My parents, so supportive. My family, my manager, just everyone. Thank you so much, and I'm just excited to put a performance on for everybody.
Appreciate you being on the show. Everybody check out Undefeated Lightweight Pro Anthony Genius Romero takes on Mike Breeden. Dana White Tuesday Contender Series. Mark your calendar, August 25th, coming up a lot sooner than we think, and on ESPN Plus. And we appreciate you being on the show, and best of luck. And hopefully we'll get a chance to see you live, in UFC moving forward.
Thank you again. Really appreciate it.
Anytime. Take care.